In this tutorial, you will learn how to master the full potential of MongoDB for data visualization. We'll guide you step by step through creating various types of charts, including line charts to track trends over time, scattered charts to analyze relationships between different metrics, and donut charts to summarize categorical data. You will also explore how to use aggregation queries to calculate totals, averages, and other insights across your dataset. MongoDB data visualization offers several key advantages that make it a powerful tool for working with modern data. One of its biggest strengths is seamless integration with MongoDB itself, allowing you to connect directly to your database without complex setup. It also provides no-code visualization tools, making it easy for users to create charts and dashboards without programming knowledge. Another major benefit is real-time data updates, ensuring that your visualizations always reflect the latest information. MongoDB is designed to handle complex and nested data structures, which means you can visualize rich, detailed datasets with ease. Additionally, it comes with built-in support for visualization through tools like MongoDB charts, enabling you to quickly turn data into meaningful insights. Step 1. MongoDB charts. To get started with MongoDB charts, navigate to your MongoDB Atlas dashboard and click on the Charts tab. This will take you to the MongoDB Charts interface, where you can begin creating and managing your data visualizations. A pop-up window will appear prompting you to select a data source. From the available options, choose the sample IoT data dataset. This dataset provides preloaded data that you can use to quickly explore and create visualizations in MongoDB charts. Once you open MongoDB charts, follow the interactive pop-up guide to explore each part of the interface in detail. The walkthrough introduces you to the data source panel, where you can select, preview, and manage the dataset you're working with. By following these steps, you'll gain a complete understanding of the interface and be ready to create professional, interactive visualizations with ease. Step 2. Line chart. To visualize your data trends, start by selecting the discrete line chart option in MongoDB charts. This type of chart is ideal for showing changes in values over time or discrete intervals. Once the chart editor opens, locate the data fields from your chosen dataset. Drag activity date to the x-axis. This will represent the timeline of recorded activity, and drag total steps to the y-axis to show the corresponding step counts for each date. This setup allows you to track how the total steps accumulate over time, helping you identify patterns, peaks, or decreases in activity. After placing the fields, you can refine the visualization by adjusting chart settings such as line color, thickness, point markers, and labels to make the data more readable. You can also enable tooltips so that hovering over each point displays detailed information, and apply sorting or grouping options to aggregate the data for clarity. By completing this step, you will have a functional line chart that not only shows daily step totals, but also serves as a foundation for adding filters, interactive elements, or combining it with other charts and a dashboard for deeper insights. After adding user ID to the series field, your line chart will display separate lines for each user. This allows you to see the total steps for each individual on each activity date. With this setup, you can easily compare activity patterns across different users, identify trends, and spot days with unusually high or low step counts. Each line represents a single user's activity over time, making it simple to analyze variations and behavior at both the individual and group levels. You can also customize colors or labels for each user to make the chart clearer and more visually appealing. Next, click on the side panel button in the MongoDB charts interface to explore additional features. This panel allows you to view sample documents from your dataset, so you can understand the structure and values of the data you're visualizing. You can also access the aggregation pipeline, which shows how MongoDB processes and transforms your data before it appears in the chart. Finally, the panel provides a chart data view, giving you a preview of exactly what data points are being used in your visualization. This feature is especially helpful for verifying your data, troubleshooting issues, and gaining a deeper understanding of how your chart is constructed. Step 3. Scatter plot. Next, create a scatter chart to explore relationships between different metrics. In the chart editor, select scatter as the chart type, then configure the fields as follows. Drag total steps to the x-axis, calories to the y-axis. very active minutes to the size field, and user ID to the color field. This setup allows you to visualize how steps relate to calories burned, with each point representing a user's activity on a particular day. The size of each point indicates the number of very active minutes, giving an additional layer of insight into intensity, while different colors represent different users. By viewing this scatter chart, you can quickly identify patterns, correlations, and outliers in step counts, calories, and activity intensity across your users. Step 4, Donut Chart. Next, let's create a donut chart to visualize activity distribution across users. In the chart editor, select donut chart as the chart type. Drag very active minutes to the label field so that each segment of the donut represents a different level of very active minutes. Then, drag user ID to the arc field and set it to aggregate count. This configuration will count how many entries each user has for different levels of very active minutes and display them as proportional arcs in the chart. The donut chart provides an easy-to-read overview of which users are most active and how activity is distributed across your dataset, helping you spot trends and compare user activity at a glance. Step 5, Aggregate data. Next, you can use the query field to create a custom aggregation and display additional insights, such as the total distance run by each user. In the query field, type in your aggregation pipeline to sum the distance field grouped by user ID. This will calculate the total distance run for every user in your dataset. You can also add more stages to the aggregation to filter specific date ranges, sort users by highest distance, or include only certain activity types. By using the query field, you gain precise control over how your data is aggregated and visualized, allowing you to uncover trends, compare user performance, and highlight top performers in your charts or dashboards. Once your query is applied, the chart will update dynamically to reflect the aggregated results. Step 6, Natural Language. Next, explore the Natural Language tab in MongoDB charts to create visualizations using plain text prompts. Click on the tab to open the interface and either type in a prompt describing the chart you want to generate or select one of the suggested prompts provided by the tool. You could type prompts like, what are the total calories burned, grouped by activity date, or who are the top 5 users with the highest total steps across all activity dates, or 4 users with very active minutes greater than 30. How does the tracker distance vary, grouped by activity date? The natural language feature interprets your request and automatically generates a chart based on the data in your collection. This allows you to quickly create relevant visualizations without manually configuring fields, axes, or chart types. You can also refine the prompt, add filters, or adjust the chart after it's generated to better match your analysis goals, making it a fast and intuitive way to explore and present your data. You have successfully created and explored multiple visualizations in MongoDB charts. From line charts showing total steps over time, to scatter charts analyzing steps versus calories, and donut charts summarizing very active minutes per user, you've learned how to turn raw data into meaningful insights.